Today we're gonna make jeans. Are you excited? Okay, so this is my prototype that I made out of muslin. Muslin is pretty much just like a cheap, unbleached cotton fabric. Well, it's not that cheap, but I love the way it turned out. So I'm gonna show you what I did. Yeah, let's get started. Well, let me get my roll of denim. This is my roll of denim that I'm going to be working with. You don't need this much. 2 yards should be enough. But, you know, I love her, so that's why I bought a whole roll of her. Okay, so this is the part of the video where I totally forgot that I actually didn't have any of these items to make the jeans and I had to go to the garment district. So quick garment district trip. So I'm on my way to Sill Thread and to Botani. At Sill to get the my top stitching thread, and Botani to get Lambo zippers because I'm a freak for details.
I think we're getting into a weird area.
So, yeah. Got my thread. Text 40. I'm happy.
I think we're getting into a weird area here. I think we're getting into a weird area here. I think we're getting into a weird area here. I think we're getting into a weird area here. I think we're getting into a weird area here. I think we're getting into a weird area here. I think we're getting into a weird area here.
I'm working on the pockets. I overlocked this pocket facing, and now what I'm going to do is just stitch this pocket onto the pocket lining. So this is what the pocket facing on the pocket lining should look like. What I did, I took my front leg and I just pinned on the pocket lining, right side to right side, meaning, so here you see like this is the right side of the fabric and this is the right side of the fabric. And I overlapped the pocket lining 1/4 of an inch. And normally you would never do that, but I just don't want there to be like extra bulk and fullness. So in my pattern, I just did it this way. I made the seam allowance 1/2 inch and the other seam allowance 1/4 of an inch. So I'm just going to sew at 1/2 inch. So this is how it looks.
I think we're getting
And now what I'm going to do is just flip it inside out, and then I'm going to fold it and then press again. So the most important thing here is that you do not see any pocket lining peeping out to the front. So this is how the pressed pocket should look. And then we're going to do 2 rows of top stitching here. As you can see, I did the 2 rows of top stitching on this pocket, and I haven't sewn the pocket bag closed yet, so I'm going to show you how to do that. This is what the pocket bag looks right now, and so what we're going to do is line this up, and then you're going to sew 1/4 of an inch here. So this is the pocket. Go ahead and give this edge a light trim. I trimmed off like 1/8 of an inch from the pocket bag, and now what we're going to do is flip this inside out. So I flipped the pocket bag inside out, and what we're going to do is give this a light press, and then we're going to sew 1/4 of an inch here. So that way when you open the pocket, you put your hand in, it's going to be a clean finish on the inside and on the outside. So let's do that. Okay, so this is the pocket bag with the 1/4 inch stitching on top. So now you can see the inside is a clean finish, and the outside is also a clean finish. So now what I'm going to do is stitch 1/4 inch here and here to tack the pocket down in place so it doesn't move for the rest of the sewing. But that's how it will look like. You can put your hand in. This is the zipper fly, and this is the zipper guard. So what we're going to do is overlock this right here on the edge, and then with the zipper guard you're going to fold this right side to right sides, and then you're going to sew 1/4 inch right there and then flip it inside out. Okay, so what I did, I overlocked these pieces like here on this edge and then this on this edge. And then here I'm taking the zipper, the tape lining up to the edge, and then I'm going to mark a notch here right above the metal stopper. And I have that both here. And then the next step is to right side sew the crotch 1/2 inch up to that point. And what you're going to do is take this, the fly piece, and you're going to place it on, and you will stitch it down 1/2 inch, and make sure don't catch this fabric. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, like learning how to make a pair of jeans. They weren't 100% perfect, but you know, the next pair will be. So like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want me to see or want me to sew next. That's it. Bye.